Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I just went on vacation last weekend and I went to Florida. It was great. It was fun. I went to Universal for one day. I went to Epcot the next day, and then Disney Springs our last day there. And I carried this Loungefly bag the whole time. And it was like the best thing ever. And so I'm going to tell you kind of what I put in my bag and how I made it work for myself. And yeah, let's get going. So this is my Loungefly. I got it a couple Christmases ago from one of my friends, and I was never a Loungefly person. I didn't boycott them. I just didn't have an interest in them. And I was just like, ugh, they're just over expensive bags and I don't need it, and life will continue on and I'll be cheap and whatever. But once I got it for Christmas, I was like, okay, it's a little pricey. I have to kind of treat it nicely. So I never used it at all until like last year. I went to like a fan expo, used it for a day, loved it. Then I went to Florida for Universal and Disney World, and I decided to take it with me, and it worked out pretty great. The stuff that's in here, it's pretty generic stuff. There's some things that I'm gonna put my logic spin to and hopefully inspire you guys to do as well, because I think it's a little bit different, a little bit unique. So yeah, let's get going. So the first thing that I bought at Disney in this bag was my little Remy. I went to Epcot, rode the new Remy ride. It was really fun. Sit on the shoulder. Again, really cute, really fun. Love it. Great. Awesome. He fit in there perfectly. Second thing I put in my bag, which was the second souvenir I got, was the Walt Disney World penny collection. My family is really big on those penny presses because it's a souvenir and it's inexpensive, and they have to like remake them every year, and the designs get very unique, would say. Like there's some exclusive like 2025 ones, and yeah, so that's really cool. After that, souvenirs were done. I went there and I got like no souvenirs whatsoever except for the pennies and Remy and maybe like a shirt. Oh, there's my dog. Oh, third thing. Okay, this is where we need some logic here, okay? Logic and love. That's what I love to call it. First thing that probably needs logic and love is the mini water bottle. The mini water bottle fits perfectly on the side. Doesn't take that much space, and I opted for a mini water bottle because I could put a regular water bottle in here, but it's so tall I didn't want it bending as part of the leather. I also didn't want to get a regular water bottle that is easy to throw away or easy to misplace and lose. So I opted for the little baby water bottle just because, one, it's pink, I can spot it from anywhere. Two, it's very lightweight. And three, it's small. I'm gonna drink water and I'm gonna refill it at the closest water station, restroom, or restaurant that we go to, or that we went to. And that was the plan going into it. It was a success, and I always had fresh, cold water in that water bottle at all times. I saw a lot of people holding their hydro flasks or their Owalas, and that is something I was not going to do. I wasn't going to lug around unnecessary like heavy things. And I also wasn't going to like drink a gallon of water and then refill it 17 times a day. Doing that little extra step of asking the bartender or asking the hostess or whoever was at the restaurants, like, hey, can I have a glass of water? Or going to the water fountain and getting cold water, it wasn't that bad. So highly recommend opting for a small water bottle. It's just put in your bag, so you're not having to lug around a heavy thing or swing it around and have the chance of knocking out a kid. Just saying. Next thing that I opted to do was supplement my meals. Don't really recommend it for people, but I didn't want to spend a ton of money on snacks, and I didn't want to spend a ton of money on junk food. I consider myself a moderately healthy person. I don't eat too much junk, and I didn't want to go on vacation and eat a bunch of junk there, especially in Florida where you have heat and humidity, and if you clog up your pores, it's a whole mess systematically. And I decided to supplement my meals with things that I knew my body could handle and my body would be fine having. And so I opted for these iSure protein packs. They are an H Mart type of item. I got them at H Mart, and what they are, and this is like the American, English, everything there, and it's basically just a granola full mix shake. So it's basically just a protein shake, like a breakfast essential that's in this convenient bags where you can drink it like an applesauce, and all you have to do is put in water or your choice of milk, and it gets the job done. It has 10 grams of protein, and have no idea what any of these mean, but this is the digestive symbol, so I'm assuming it's good for your digestion. It has a lot of fiber in it, so very good on that. It's strawberry flavored, high in protein, and it says it has a lot of vitamins. So I don't know if I trust that, but it's good. It's good. I enjoy it. And it fills me up. I can have one of these as breakfast and then not eat until like 2 o'clock and be totally fine. And it's only 150 calories. So it's good. That's what I have as if I get hungry and I need it. I use this at Epcot. It worked out well. I paid $3 for some almond milk, and it worked out great. Okay, next thing. Oh, this is one of my final things. This is thing number 4, I think. And again, another controversial thing, but I think more moms would understand, and maybe I'm just I have that kind of momish personality, and that's applesauce packets. I love applesauce packets a lot, and I found that these really help me a lot if I'm craving a snack, but maybe I don't have time, or maybe I'm not really feeling I want a snack, or maybe I'm not feeling hunger. I just want something easy, quick to take down, and these were a lifesaver. They also helped when I was in line, and some of these lines were an hour and a half long in the hot sun. And not to be sun poisoning is a thing, but it is definitely a thing. And the last thing that I wanted was to... Do you mind, JJ? I'm sorry, I am in your way. The thing I wanted was to get heat exhaustion or to just feel antsy. And these cooled me down, and they provided me a little bit of extra sugar just to get me going so I could stand in line and not get mad. So yeah, that was thing number 4. Number 5, we're done with the big pocket. Now we are on the little baby pocket. In little baby pocket, all I had, there's my dog again. You're just not comfy, are you? I'm sorry, you're not comfy. Here, go, lay down, like that. Oh, good boy. Oh, good boy. Yeah, good boy. Okay. Okay. In my little baby pocket, I had the essentials. So I had hand sanitizer, Tums for my acid reflux, and also I have this sunscreen stick. I never knew sunscreen sticks existed until I started my summer job, and I worked for like a summer camp program, and all these kids had these, and I was like, what are they? And it's basically just sunscreen in a stick, and you just apply it and then rub it in. And this was great because I didn't want to take liquid or lotion sunscreen through TSA, and I wanted to make sure I had enough. So this came in clutch. Like I said, it's like a deodorant stick. Apply it everywhere. You still get a good tan. You just don't burn. Life is great. So yeah, that's really it, what's in my bag. And after everything that was put in, I still had like a lot of room from like here up to put other souvenirs in. I never really needed to, but I did get a shirt, like a sweater, and I didn't want to wear the shirt that I was wearing to the park that day anymore. So I took it off, placed it, like stuffed it in here, and then I wore the sweater that I bought. And it worked out great. So yeah, that's that. That is that. I definitely recommend using one of these for Disney. What else do you put in it? Like, if you have like any other things that you would put in it, or that you think I should switch out, let me know. Of course, this is like what I put in. So if you don't agree with my protein shakes, or you don't agree with the applesauce thing or the water bottle thing, just know that we're all different people, you know, like we all have different needs and different, like, we stuff our bags differently, and that's okay. So if you took something out of it, awesome, great, I'm happy to help. If you have other suggestions for me, please feel free to let me know. I'm always open to suggestions when it comes to these things. I know possibly next year or in a couple of years I want to go to the new Universal, like Epic Universe, for How to Train Your Dragon and Mario World. I also really would like to go back to Hollywood Studios for Disney, just because even though I never got to see the Muppets last show, I still know that they're going to have some aspects of Jim Henson and Kermit the Frog there, and I would love to see that. And yeah, I think I'll be going again sometime soon, and having that insight would be great, would be wonderful. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. My channel is like active and inactive. It's like hidden at the same time, so I'm hoping maybe this video sparks it up a little bit, because I usually just do read alouds and then these sit down videos. So we'll see how life is. We'll see how life is. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Again, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll catch you next time.